What's up, curl friends? It is Dr. Crystal Cunningham, clinical pharmacist, transformational curl care specialist, and the founder of Bold Culture Beauty. And I'm back because I know you are tired of struggling with natural hair care. And we are here to play no games, right, curl friends? So I want to help you get the tools, support, and access you need to make natural hair care easy. And today I'm going to talk about something that I'm not sure if we've thought all the way through. Now, as we get into this discussion, I'm going to tell you to come with an open mind. I think one of our biggest hindrances to being successful on our natural journeys is a lot of times we challenge things without considering the fact and the truth that is in those things that may seem unfamiliar to us. And I'm not saying this concept that I'm bringing to you now is going to be unfamiliar to you. I'm just saying, come with an open mind. And then if you want to be successful, when you come with an open mind, receive the information, and then it's always best to take a plan of action, because absorbing information without having a plan of action or without putting that information into action is not really going to help us. So today I'm going to talk about something that I think we probably know we should be doing, but for whatever reason, we just aren't able, or we just haven't fully committed to doing it consistently. And so I'm going to ask you, curl friends, as we get into this discussion, when was the last time you washed your hair? Now, I know there are a lot of debates out there about how frequently you should wash your hair, what products you should wash your hair with, and this is not necessarily that. I'm not going to tell you how frequently to wash your hair. I am not trying to find out what products you are using at this present moment. I just want to know, when was the last time you washed your hair? I'll give you a minute to think about it, because some of us, it may take us a minute to go back and figure out when the last time was we actually washed our hair. And if you are having to think about this for any amount of time, I'm going to tell you, girlfriend, your hair is dirty. And for my curl friends who say, oh, well, I washed my hair last week, or oh, I washed my hair a few days ago, or it's been recent since the last time that I washed my hair, I would challenge you to consider the products that you are using. Now, I'm not going to tell you specifically what to use, although if you follow me for any amount of time, you know what I think you should be using. But check your products. If you are not using shampoo, or you are using products that are synonymous with excessive buildup and not using the right kinds of shampoo, the chances are your hair is dirty as well. And so I know we have been trained to think that, one, we shouldn't be washing our hair frequently. Even when I wasn't relaxed, I think we may have grown up thinking that because some of our counterparts may have been washing our hair every day and we might have been washing it once a week or once a month, that washing it too frequently wasn't good. I know there are lots of concerns about stripping our hair of its natural oils. And of course, there's always the common thought that shampoo is just gonna dry my hair out, and I don't like that. And so I would say to you that outside of a few things, there's not much in this world that thrives or functions its best when it is dirty. And our hair and scalp are one of those things, right? And so it is important that we are washing our hair and washing it consistently, because the best thing that we can do for our hair is to keep it clean. Yes. And so am I telling you that you need to wash your hair on a daily basis? Absolutely not. If washing your hair every day is not your jam, then don't wash your hair every day. I'm not saying that, but I am saying that we need to be consistent. And by consistent, I mean that we need to find a rhythm that fits with our lifestyle that will help us be able to be consistent and meet the specific needs of our hair based on our lifestyle and our calendar, right? So consistency means finding that rhythm that is going to help you cultivate an environment that allows your curls to thrive. Now, before we go too left, this does not mean you should be washing your hair once monthly, because that ain't it. And every 2 weeks is probably pushing it. But again, you need to figure out what is going to work in your life and what is happening in your life that may dictate that you need to wash your hair more frequently. And I know we've been led to believe that protective styles for an extended period of time, putting a lot of products on our hair, or just inconsistency with cleansing was the way to go. But curl friends, when we live this way, our hair is dirty. And if we want our curls to thrive, if we want our natural hair to thrive, if we want any level of ease on our natural journey, it is important that we keep our hair clean. Now listen, I know that we all have some shared struggles on our natural journey, and those include things like dryness, lack of curl definition, styles that don't last, or lack of longevity in our styles. And then of course, some of us may experiencing hair loss or hair thinning. And so have you ever considered that these issues may be related to the cleanliness of our hair? So I want you to think about that. Now, the shared struggles that we experience on our natural journeys, have you ever considered that the things that you are battling with or struggling with on your natural journey are related to, like directly related to, the cleanliness of your hair? And again, this does not mean that your hair needs to be squeaky clean, and it doesn't mean that your hair needs to be washed every day, but have you considered the fact that some of the things that you are struggling with could be easily resolved by just washing your hair? Now, this is not to say that certain struggles that we face are not related to something else, but there is a strong likelihood that some of the issues that you are facing right now have more to do with the hygiene of your hair than it does to do with anything else or any other specific issues. And so if you're like, I never thought about that, but let me see if that is something that might be affecting me, consider this. If you have been struggling with any of these things for any period of time, then it could be a sign that your hair is dirty. And so, of course, if you are struggling with curl definition, if you have excessive dryness, if you have waterproof curls, if you're experiencing a lot of frizz, if you have hair loss, if you have an overgrowth of bacteria or fungus on your scalp. Also, sometimes if you have an overactive scalp that may be producing too much oils. If you've been struggling with any of these things for an extended period of time and you are not washing your hair consistently, have you considered the fact that your hair is dirty? Now, if you have some underlying health conditions that contribute to the overgrowth of oils and things on your scalp, I'm not talking to you, obviously, right? Because there is a medical reason that this is occurring, and there are medical solutions that you can employ to help you address those things. But curl friends, if you have been experiencing any of these issues for an extended period of time and you are not washing your hair consistently, so again, that is lack of curl definition, some hair loss, lack of manageability or longevity in your styles, excessive dryness, if your hair feels rough and brittle, have you considered that these issues have more to do with the fact that you are not consistent with cleansing your hair than the fact that there is something else wrong? And so listen, I know a lot of times our immediate solution is to grab a product. Our immediate solution is to add another step to our hair care routine. Our immediate solution is to consider something other than what might be the obvious. And so today, I just want to draw that to your attention. And curl friends, we already know the solution, right? Like, we have been struggling on our natural journeys for a long time. And how crazy could it be that the solution to our problem has been right in front of us the whole time? No, we don't need to find a new curl definer. No, we don't need to add a new oil to our hair care regimen. No, we don't need to add an extra step to our nighttime routine. Curl friends, could the solution be that, and I'm pretty sure we all already know this, we just need to wash our hair? And the answer is yes. In a lot of situations, a lot of the things that we are struggling with stems from the fact that we have avoided a necessary step in our hair care routine. And that necessary step is cleansing our hair consistently. We have to be more intentional about how we care for our hair so that we cultivate an environment that allows our curls to thrive. And I know what you're thinking. I use shampoo and it dried my hair out. The reality is that for most of us, or a lot of us, we aren't even washing our hair consistently enough with the wrong shampoos in order for it to get the results that we are afraid of getting, right? And then for the rest of us, when our hair is actually clean, what we are feeling is the true surface texture of our hair. And curl friends, this isn't a bad thing, because knowing how your hair is looking, feeling, and behaving is very important when it comes to being intentional about how we care for it. When our hair is buried under products, we miss things that can be red flags concerning the health of our hair that could help us be better able to care for our hair and ultimately achieve the goals that we desire on our natural hair journey. So, curl friend, when was the last time you washed your hair? If you had to think about this for any period of time, or if you aren't using the right products, curl friends, your hair is dirty. Listen, curl friends, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. And if this resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And go ahead, grab that shampoo, curl friends, and wash your hair. Listen, if you need help figuring out how to be intentional about what products you're selecting, about choosing the correct shampoos, about setting up a curl care regimen, and being consistent on your natural journey, I would love, love, love to help you. Listen, visit me in store or online at Bold Culture Beauty, and let's connect so that I can give you the tools, support, and access you need to help you save time, build confidence, and make natural hair care easy. I will drop the link in the comments, and I cannot wait to serve you. Until next week, curl friends, go boldly.